All right, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to become detectives. We've got this document, this mysterious list of questions and answers. At first glance, it makes absolutely no sense, but I have a feeling there's a really cool story hidden inside. So let's dive in together and see if we can crack this thing. So just imagine you stumble upon this. It's this bizarre mix of English and Hebrew, right? And the word pairs, they seem totally random. You've got hackers matched with keyboard. Then you've got something about a tablecloth connected to a Mrs. Gold. What? There's zero context, no instructions. It's like we've found some kind of strange artifact. It's a puzzle, and it's practically begging us to solve it. And that's really the big question here, isn't it? What secrets can a simple list like this actually hide? So here's the plan. We're going to treat this as our own little investigation. We'll go clue by clue and try to piece together what this list is, who on earth made it, and, well, why? Okay, first things first in any mystery, right? You gotta figure out who's involved. We need to find our cast of characters. And I think hidden inside these cryptic pairs are some names. Clues that are gonna start to paint a picture of a family or a community and a story. All right, let's jump in with the very first clue. The question is simply, where it all began. Super vague, right? That could be literally anything. A city, an event, a specific memory. What do you think? Take a second. What's your guess? And the answer is Uncle Chame. Okay, that's our first big break. This immediately tells us this isn't just a random list of words, it's personal. So Uncle Chame is clearly some kind of foundational figure, the starting point for whatever this story is. Is he the head of the family, the guy who hosted the party? We don't know yet, but we're on the right chalk. Let's keep going.
Okay, next clue. We've got Saba Gold, which is Hebrew for Grandpa Gold. Another person, another piece of this puzzle. So what do you think? What kind of answer connects to a grandfather?
The answer is a bar mitzvah. Oh, now things are starting to click into place. A bar mitzvah, for anyone who doesn't know, is this huge, really important coming-of-age ceremony in Jewish tradition for a 13-year-old boy. So connecting Grandpa Gold to a bar mitzvah, that's a massive clue. It really feels like this whole list was made for a big family party.
All right, next up. This one in Hebrew translates to a matchmaker's dream. Okay, so what kind of person gets a title like that? It sounds like someone who's either the perfect catch themselves, or maybe they're just amazing at setting other people up. Who could it be?
And it's a Mrs. Willig. You know, you can just picture it. Mrs. Willig is clearly a legend in this community, the one everyone looks up to. She's the matchmaker's dream. This is so cool. We're not just getting names now, we're getting their reputations, their whole vibe. Okay, so we've met a few of our key players, but now the list gets weirder. There are these pairs that just don't make any logical sense at all. That is, until you realize the game isn't about what the words mean. It's about what they sound like. It's all about wordplay. So check this one out. The question is the Hebrew word zaku. It means something like they won or they earned it. It's pronounced something like zaku. Just say that out loud, zaku. What other Hebrew word kind of sounds like that? Maybe something a little more spiritual. The answer is lahizdekek, which means to purify oneself. You hear it? Zaho lahizdekek. It's not about the meaning at all. It's a pun, a straight-up sound-alike joke. This is the kind of thing you'd only get if you were part of the inside joke. Yeah, so the actual definition of the words doesn't even matter here. It's all about how they sound. This is a huge clue for us because it tells us that whoever made this list has a really playful sense of humor and just loves messing around with language. Okay, let's do an English one. The question is hackers. Super modern word. So, what's the number one tool a hacker needs? Come on, the most obvious thing. But maybe think of it with a little twist. And the answer is keyboard. Spelled K-A-Y, board. I love this. It's so good. It's obviously supposed to be keyboard, but that little misspelling, that K at the beginning, that's got to be an inside joke. Maybe that's how someone in the family says it, or it was just a funny typo one time that became a running gag. All right, so we've got people and we've got puns. Now let's dig into a third type of clue, and these are the ones that are really steeped in Jewish culture and tradition. This is where we can really confirm that this list comes from a very specific world. Okay, our next question is a Hebrew phrase, bekarov etzlech. It basically means soon by you, and it's something you traditionally say to a single person, kind of like wishing that they'll get married soon. So What weekly Jewish tradition do you think that might be connected to?
And the answer is Gut Shabbos, which is Yiddish for good Sabbath. Ah, that's it. It just paints this perfect picture, doesn't it? You can imagine these warm Sabbath dinners where the family's all together and they're sharing these kinds of wishes and blessings with each other.
All right, this next one is just a single word, gematria. Now, if you've never heard this word before, don't worry. It's a really fascinating, kind of mystical, ancient practice.
So here's the deal with gematria. It's basically a kind of Jewish numerology. Every single letter in the Hebrew alphabet has a number value. So you can take a word or a name, add up the value of its letters, and get a total. And then you can find other words that have the exact same total, revealing these hidden connections. It's like spiritual code breaking. It's super cool.
So what's the answer to gematria? It's two names, Shoshana and Esther. And this is a classic example. In Jewish tradition, these two names are deeply connected. Why? You guessed it. It's almost certain that their names add up to the exact same number in gematria. This is a perfect little puzzle for anyone who knows their stuff. Okay, wow, we've looked at the people, the hilarious puns, the deep cultural traditions. I think it's time. Let's pull all these threads together and figure out what this thing actually is. Let's look at what we found. So what do we got? We've got a mix of English and Hebrew. We have specific family members like Uncle Chaim and Grandpa Gold. We've got these really specific Jewish cultural terms like bar mitzvah and gematria. And of course, it's packed with puns and inside jokes. You know, when you lay it all out like that, it really only points to one thing. This is not just some random list. This is a game. A game that was custom made for a family celebration. Almost certainly that bar mitzvah for Grandpa Gold's grandson. It's like a snapshot of this family's soul. Their shared language, their memories, their sense of humor. Every single line on this page is a private joke, a shared story that only they truly get. And honestly, that's what's so amazing about this. We were able to figure out a lot of it, right? But the real, true meaning, that belongs only to them. And it gets you thinking, doesn't it? Every family, every close group of friends, you all have your own secret language, your own code. So I'll leave you with this question. What's a question where only your family would know the answer?